Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights today? We're going to get started on today's reading and see what beautiful messages Spirit might have for us today. And let's get started. All right, definitely somebody is dealing with some kind of ending here. I feel like you're using your intuition on whether or not you should go ahead with this. And you're putting a lot of thought into this. You're basically balancing things out, like weighing it out. Here's all the good stuff, here's the bad stuff. And does one weigh the other one out? One's heavier than the other, sort of thing. Okay, so I'm seeing that for the most part, the reason you're feeling that you may want to end this is you're just feeling like you're in it by yourself. Okay, so you're in this, I want to say, a relationship, and you're feeling like you're in it all by yourself. So that would be a really great reason to want to think that you want to move on. All right, and you're getting clarity on this whole situation right now. Deep in thought today about it. So I don't feel like you've done this just yet. And this is a good time to remind you guys, I offer a $20 reading if you feel like you might need some guidance. You can click on the description below the video and see what services I have and just email me. All right, so I am seeing something you guys want, some of you, all right? And I'm thinking that hopefully this is for the most part those of you who are single, all right? But there may be others that aren't. But I'm seeing that you want love, you want to celebrate, you want to feel that feeling of just having somebody care deeply for you and having someone thinking about you and calling you and asking you to be with them. You know, that feeling that somebody out there really wants you, all right? And I'm seeing that in actuality, Aquarius, you're manifesting this, okay? You're manifesting this exciting new prospect, this new love. And this is like really like gonna turn your world around. When this person comes in that you're manifesting, it's going to come in exactly as you fantasized it to be, where everything's fresh and new and exciting, and this person is going to be very drawn to you. You are going to find them exceedingly attractive, and I am seeing this is the lover, and this is the new experience, the new basically a whole new life. This is going to really transform most of your life. First of all, emotionally, you're going to be a completely different person. You're going to feel alive again, and this is going to spill into your everyday, your life, basically, everything. The job, you're going to feel better about things because you'll be happier, and you're going to feel better about going to work, feel better about doing, you know, mundane things that need to be taken care of. You're just going to be skipping through your day. And this is something that I think a lot of you have been missing out on for whatever reason. I think a lot of it has been stress regarding, you know, what's been going on in the world, and having to focus so much on work, right? To bring in the bacon, to pay for all the things we need to pay for, the food bills, the other bills, and so on. All right, here I'm seeing somebody is needing balance in their life, and I feel like I might still be talking to the same persons who are wanting this connection. Okay, so I'm seeing you moving away from things that you thought you needed in the past. You're starting to realize, you're starting to really focus in on these things. Like, you know what? Maybe I needed these things at one time, but where I am today, right now, I'm not really feeling like I need those things. I want different things. And this is what's going to bring in the balance. You've changed, your perceptions have changed, and you're moving toward different things. So Aquarius, overall, I really feel like you've grown. Most of you have grown so much in such a short period of time. And I'm seeing, so a lot of you that are in relationships, okay, I'm seeing a lot of you are feeling stuck today. And your person, because your person is overburdened. Your person is doing something, looks like maybe either working around the clock almost, or just really just doing something It's not a bad thing that they're doing, but they took on too much, okay? You're thinking that things are going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of, like there's something going on with your person, but in actuality, they've just been revving things up, trying to get things done and keeping very busy. And for a lot of you, this is work, doing extra work, making extra money, or, just keeping busy. So let's continue and try to get more on that. Yeah, they're talking about how quickly, again, that, they want to give you kudos, Aquarius, for these great changes that you've gone through, that you've worked on yourselves. And a lot of you are feeling a rise in your self-esteem, a rise in who you are, and just feeling like you're moving into different places now, moving into higher places, places that are feeling like things are starting to open up to you. Doors are opening and you're feeling a different way about it, like stronger, like you can go through that door now with complete confidence and make stuff happen, where before the door just felt closed. Okay, but you're focusing on you now for the most part. And I see the changes. The changes have come very quickly. All right, and you're noticing this too, Aquarius. I'm also seeing you're feeling freer because of it. You're feeling just really wonderful about yourselves, and a lot less of this, a lot less defensiveness, trying to battle your way uphill through life, right? So things have lightened up for you a bit, and I'm seeing this. Okay, so I'm seeing some kind of communication here regarding an option, an open option, an open opportunity coming in. So a lot of you are going to be getting some kind of communication or hearing about a job opening. This doesn't have to be a job, actually. This might be about family too. A lot of you are talking about starting a family perhaps, and how that's going to bring in a lot of joy and happiness, and just making sure that things are right, that things are in the right place for this now. So you won't have to struggle. In other words, you don't want to have to struggle. You don't want to have to, put any tension on your relationship. There is the realization that having a family, bringing a child into the world might be a little stressful. But this is really good that you're putting thought into all of this, okay? You're communicating about it. So if this is you and you're talking about starting a family, please comment below the video and put, thinking of starting a family. I'm interested, okay? Here I'm seeing somebody's thinking about something that's really not good for you, okay? Whatever your thought process is, this isn't good. And I feel like you're working on something, you're working on a means to move away from this, whatever this is. And I see that you're working on your strength right now, trying to push past this, trying to get through it. And there's something you're wanting with your family. So maybe whatever this was in the past kind of tore apart your family, it looks like, a bit. So this could be addiction. This could be just bad habits. This could be anger. This could be just something not really good. Okay, so I feel like you're working on it. You're working really hard on it, and you're trying to be really strong and move past it now, because you want to reconcile with your family. You're starting to get an understanding for what this is causing, okay, with the people that you love and people around you. All right, and here I'm seeing some kind of okay, so some kind of balancing here, or I feel like this is for maybe a married couple, or even a couple that's not married. I'm seeing the two of you together, and there is something that has brought in confusion into your relationship, and this might have been recent. And there's also defensiveness. I'm going to tell you what is causing this. Okay. I'm going to just give you a quick telling of what's causing this. And what it is you're not communicating. You're holding things in, okay? Your thinking is, well, if I communicate, because you've been here before and you've already communicated it, but your partner wasn't ready to hear it. So I feel like they're more open now and more ready to hear it again. And don't forget, it's the way that you say it, and it's also at the precise time, not in the middle of a fight. Not, in a nasty way when you communicate, because when we communicate something and we're being, flip about it, or just, snide or what have you, or the person's already in defense mode, it just makes a person shut down. Okay, so they don't really hear you. So this might be something you might want to go out to dinner, invite your person out to dinner and sit there, and you're less likely to have that argument or, get pissed off. So just be nice about it, communicate it well. This is because you're not communicating. You've clammed up and you've quieted down. You just made up your mind, you know what, nothing's helping that I have to say, so I'm just going to shut it. Okay, and you're shutting down, and therefore you're shutting down your entire relationship. So it's time to come into your authenticity and speak your mind, not in a nasty way, like I said, in a very kind manner. And if this doesn't work out for you, and this is something that is really getting in the way of your relationship, it might be time to rethink it. But I am seeing that the way it stands now, this relationship is being juggled, okay? And there's a lot of things in the mix here that have to be communicated and straightened out, talked out. All right, I'm seeing two masculines and a feminine here. All right, so I feel like there is a feminine out there who is being courted by two people. The younger versions of you guys are saying, what is courted? So I'm showing my age. All right, but in other words, two suitors or two, guys out there that want to talk to you. All right, so I'm seeing they're finding you, it's both of them. They find you extremely attractive. All right. One of the things that they like about you is you don't play. You have this no nonsense personality, the Queen of Swords. You don't put up with bullshit, and you say it like it is. But that's not the only thing they're seeing about you that's attractive. They both think you're beautiful, and they both just love everything about you, really, the way you speak, the way you move. They love your hair, the way you dress. They think you dress like, kind of classy, just different. Like they're seeing you as different than a lot of other girls out there. And they're both thinking that you are the shits, if I may say so. Okay. So if this is you and you're aware of these two people that are interested in you, you can put something in the comment section about that. Maybe you're already involved with two other people and you're wanting to narrow that down and see who's going to be better for you. Or maybe there's one that's interested, and there's a secret admirer as well that you're not knowing is interested yet. Okay, let's continue. And I'm seeing a feminine here. So you've been trying to get someone's attention to no avail. All right, you've tried everything and you're used to getting what you want. And I'm talking to a feminine, I feel. So you're used to, being able to flirt and, having almost anyone, just kind of, you're used to getting anybody. Pretty much getting everybody you've ever wanted, okay? Just by flirting, just by talking to them, just by, there's something about you. There's something, I don't know what it is, but let's just say that other people are very attracted to you, all right? So, and I am also seeing that you're going through something. You're going through something because you've been hurt before. You've been hurt maybe more than once, okay? But you have a lot going on for you. Not only do other people find you attractive, but you are a very kind, generous, loving person. And that is a big part of why people are attracted to you and love being around you. They just love your aura. They love, the way your energy feels when they're around you. And they also get that you're a very giving person, generous, as I said. All right. So, but, you're holding back from, you're afraid. You're afraid to fall in love. You're even afraid to talk to people. And I'm seeing that this is a major setback for you. This has set you back, and you're still walking around with this broken heart. And sometimes, these thoughts from the past come up again from when you were hurt. And you really have to make a decision now on how to overcome these issues. How are you going to overcome these emotions so you don't go through them anymore? And is it time? Is it time to let yourself go and be happy again and fall in love again? All right, because for the most part, you do well in life. You do well as far as, you don't need other people. You're set financially. And you're just very, you're good by yourself. In other words, you don't need somebody in your life, but maybe now you would like somebody in your life. All right. I'm seeing, looks like a family here getting ready to have this victory, getting ready for something really positive to come in. And what I'm really seeing through this layout is abundance and prosperity. So I'm seeing mother, father, or a couple with their father, and I'm seeing just a lot of abundance in this family. Okay, let's continue. And maybe somebody just came into money. There might be a family or somebody from a family who's saying, yes, my family just came into some money. And if that's you, please comment below. I'm seeing someone's lonely or feeling left out, and kind of feeling bad for yourself today, feeling sorry for yourself. It's time to, it's time to pull yourself up and out of this, because it looks like you might be falling into some kind of depression perhaps, or you could fall into a depression if you don't pull yourself out of this quickly. All right. And this might be regarding money. Okay, regarding money, that's making you feel depressed. All right, but I'm seeing movement here. So I think that there is a job you might have went for a while ago and you've given up hope on it. It looks like that they might have come across your application. They might be looking for people now and going back into older applications. And it looks like this might be a new financial start for you and some hope for you, for some money to come in. This is for someone who's not working, who's just kind of given up. Like, it's been difficult for you. All right. And I am seeing this is going to be a godsend. This is going to bring in cash for you and abundance. Okay. So abundance, like not a ton of money, but enough that it's going to pick you up out of the doldrums, and you will have money to get the things you need and pay for things that you're needing to pay for. You will get caught up quickly. All right. And here I'm seeing something about somebody got wiped out, looks like financially recently. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe there was a layoff. Okay. And this might be the same person I'm talking to. You might have gone through it, just so much conflict, right? Losing sleep. But all around this conflict, I'm seeing beautiful things are being attracted to you right now, on their way, in the pipeline, so to speak. And I'm seeing that you have this amazing growth happening within you right now. All right. So you're becoming sharper. You're becoming more creative. And when this breaks open for you, this new path I'm talking about, okay, it's going to be, you're just going to rise above everything really fast. Okay. Meaning that you know, things are going to start happening for you, good things, positive things, and you are going to be putting the action in behind all these things as to manifest them all in, but they're going to come in like this, one after another, some two at a time. All right, here I'm seeing this masculine. It looks like you wanted a commitment from your person, okay? And you weren't getting anywhere. It looks like you were going through some kind of stuckness, even took a break. So things kind of went bad. You wanted marriage or some kind of commitment, and instead you ended up by yourself, and this person taking a break, or you guys both agreed to taking some kind of a break. Okay, so you might be on break right now, wondering, you know, or am I going to hear from my person? Are we ever going to get back together? And just, it's just suspenseful. It's in suspense, and you don't like the way it's feeling. It's feeling terrible because you're just hanging. You're just hanging. All right. And this is creating a lot of sadness. And then I'm seeing possibly things working out, but there may be something you have to do first, okay? And I'm seeing once you know what to do, your emotions are going to be overflowing with joy and intense happiness. And I'm seeing a lot of positivity coming in, a lot of things in this card that are good for you, okay? So again, I'm hearing, you know, there might be something coming in that might look a little scary, and don't be afraid. You are not in any danger, and you are being protected. There's 4 angels in the 4 corners of this card, and they want you to know that you are totally being protected. Do not fear anything, okay? And things are not as they seem. All right, so a lot of what you're seeing out there happening, guys, hearing happening, is maybe happening a little bit different than the way it all looks and what's being said to you, okay? So in other words, don't be fearful right now, okay? Just put your faith in spirit and know that you're protected. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.